What's going on, guys? Got you a brand new recipe here. Kung Pao Chimichangas, very delicious. Let's get started. Starting off with a marinade, you have 4.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of dry sherry, 6 teaspoons of cornstarch, and we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to go with 4.5 pounds of chicken. You can do tenderloin, you can do breast. Make sure to cut that up into nice cubes, and then take that and go ahead and mix it in with your marinade. Stir it up real good. Make sure each piece is completely covered, and then we're going to set that to the side and let it marinate for 15 minutes. Next, we're going to go ahead and make the Kung Pao sauce. We're going with 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 6 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 3 tablespoons of sesame oil, 4.5 tablespoons of sugar. Then we got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1.5 teaspoons of crushed red pepper flakes. You can adjust that as necessary depending on how hot you want it. Then we got 3/4 of a teaspoon of ground ginger with 1 cup of water. You're going to go ahead and mix that up real good and set it to the side for later. Next up, we've got our vegetables. Go ahead and chop those up, toss them in, let them cook up for about 5 minutes. Make sure they're good and crispy and got a good aroma going. And go ahead and set those to the side. Next up, we're going to go ahead and throw our chicken in. It's good and diced up, marinated for a little while. Let that cook up for about 5 to 6 minutes. Make sure to flip it on both sides. And then we're going to go ahead and add in a teaspoon of garlic along with some scallions. Give that a good stir, let the scallions cook up a little bit, let the garlic get a good aroma going on. Add in any chicken that you may have already taken out and set to the side. This is a lot of chicken, so we'll go ahead and just add all that back in along with the vegetables. And then next up, we're going to go ahead and pour in our sauce. Make sure to go ahead and stir that up, make sure everything's good and covered. And then we're going to go ahead after that and just let it thicken up a little bit. Go ahead and toss in some peanuts, stir it up, continue to let that sauce thicken up real good. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make up the chimichanga. Go ahead and put some rice in there. I'm using Spanish rice. You can use whatever kind of rice you're wanting. And then you can go ahead and throw in the Kung Pao chicken. I'm throwing a little queso in there, but you can go ahead and throw in some sriracha or whatever you're feeling. And then we're going to go ahead and throw those into the air fryer at 450 for about 5 minutes. Let them get good and crispy. And there it is, your chimichanga. These things are delicious. Give them a try.